Hey there, thanks for joining me today. This is a 20-minute wrist-free flow. So it's a full class, there's a little bit of a warm-up, a little bit of a cool down, and we won't be putting any weight on our hands. So if you've got a wrist injury or your wrists are really sensitive after practicing a lot, this is a great flow for you. Or just to challenge yourself in some more standing and balancing poses. We will touch our hands to the ground, but we won't be pressing any weight into them. So just know that that's coming. And otherwise, we'll just begin in a seat. Start by closing the eyes, tuning into your breath. Notice the texture of the breath, if it feels a little choppy or smooth. See if you can begin to smooth out the breath, gently and gradually deepening the breath. You can keep the eyes closed as we begin to move and open them whenever you feel comfortable. We're just going to start by circling the upper body over the legs. So first taking the upper body a little forward, over towards the right, rounding the spine, shifting back, and over towards the left. So making a big circle, it might start a little smaller, but see if you can gradually increase the range of motion. So the hips are involved, you're rocking forward, back, and side on the sits bones. The rib cage is circling around the ribs, and then the shoulders and chest are involved as well, maybe even the head. See if you can stay connected with your breath. And begin to make the circles smaller and smaller and smaller. Still moving at your own pace. Eventually the circles get so small that they aren't visible anymore. And then you find center, pause there. Feel the sits bones rooting down and the crown of the head reaching up. And then we'll circle the opposite direction. So forward and over to the left, back and then over to the right. Gradually increasing this range of motion, getting the head, neck, shoulders involved here. This will give you a little bit of a stretch between the shoulder blades and across the chest. Maybe the breath is connected. As you inhale, the chest is expanding. As you exhale, the chest is contracting. And then begin to make the circles smaller and smaller. No rush. Slowly decreasing the range of motion until eventually you can't really see the circles, but you can still feel them happening. And then you find center. If you haven't already, gently blink the eyes open and we'll make your way to a forward fold. So however you need to get there, there's stepping the feet down. The knees can stay bent, the head hangs, the arms just hang. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Feel that the weight of the head is really drawing the spine down and over the legs, kind of like a waterfall, just cascading down and over. Notice where your weight is, see if you can keep it even between the balls of the feet and the heels. And then toe heel your feet all the way together if they're not already. You'll begin to bend the knees really deeply, sending the hips down. The heels are still reaching towards the ground, they'll probably pop up. Then you'll take the knees wide, feet stay together, and then crawl your fingertips forward. Heels are still reaching towards the ground, knees are opening towards the sides, head drops. If it's too much weight on your wrists, you can walk them back a bit, keep the upper body lifted, and just work on opening the hips, opening the knees. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, begin to send your heels down, your hips up, straighten the legs, forward fold. Next, inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale to chair pose, sink the hips, reach the arms up. And exhale, pause. We'll use this to get a little bit warmer. So look down, you should be able to see your toes. Weight is really in the heels here. Feel the quads, the upper legs pulling back towards the outer hips. The outer hips squeeze in, the low belly hugs in, engaging the core. Sink the hips 1 inch lower. Keep the heart and chest lifted. On your next inhale, press down through the feet, reach the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a full breath in. Full breath out through the nose. Then inhale, left knee comes towards the chest. Flex the foot, turn it out towards the side, and find tree pose. So the foot either lands above or below the knee. It doesn't rest right on the knee. Push the left foot into the right leg into the left foot, and then feel that the midline of the body lifts up. Maybe you begin to reach your arms up. If so, spin the pinky fingers towards one another, drop the shoulder blades down. Wherever you are, press down through your right heel and lift your ribs. Next, inhale, bring hands to heart center, draw the left knee towards the chest. And exhale, gently step back to a high lunge. So the right knee will bend, the left leg reaches back, the toes touch down. The front knee is bent to 90, the back knee can be slightly bent or straight. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dropping the back knee down for Anjaneyasana. Pause here for a moment. Back out of the lunge, hug the inner thighs together, and then shift the hips forward. Opening the front of the left hip. Take one more inhale. Exhale, easy twist. Left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. On an inhale, tilt up and back, reverse. Right hand reaches for the left thigh. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee. Then inhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift the weight into your left foot, right knee lifts, and then find your tree pose, turning the knee out to the side and placing the foot anywhere that's not the knee. Hug the foot into the leg, engage the left leg, so the kneecap's lifting, the heel is pressing down. Think about lifting the back ribs away from the hips, finding length. Maybe reaching the arms up. Keep the jaw relaxed, the face is soft. Next, inhale, hands to heart center, right knee towards the chest. Exhale, slowly step back, high lunge. Right toes reach all the way back, front knee is bent. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and then exhale, drop the back knee, Anjaneyasana. Back out of the lunge, hug the inner thighs together. So it's almost like the left heel and right knee are reaching towards one another. Keeping that engagement, you shift the hips forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist towards the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. On an inhale, tilt up and back in reverse. Find length along the right side. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, lift the back knee. Inhale, step the right foot forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift the arms. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale the left knee towards the chest. And then exhale to eagle. So you bend the right knee, the left leg crosses up and over. You can just touch the left toes down on that right side of the right foot, or wrap the ankle around. Keep sinking the hips. Keep the upper body lifted. Reach the arms out in front of you. The left arm goes underneath. You either grab opposite shoulders, or backs of hands together, or full wrap. Press the forearms away and lift the elbows as you drop the shoulder blades down. Hug the inner thighs together. Keeping the arms as they are, inhale the left knee towards the chest, straighten the right leg. And then exhale, warrior three with eagle arms. Left heel reaches back, upper body tips forward. Flex the left foot, drop the outer left hip down. Keep reaching out away from you with the arms. Take one more inhale. And then step back, high lunge, bending the right knee, touching the left toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Dial the back heel down 90 degrees, reach the arms out. Engage your left outer quad, press into the left foot. Next inhale, reverse warrior, keeping the front knee bent as it is. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat, lifting the back heel. Inhale, straighten your front knee. Exhale, fold. You can dial the back heel down 45 degrees for a more classic pyramid and taking the weight out of the hands a bit. Press into the big toe ball mound with the right foot to guide the right hip crease back. Next, inhale, look forward, lift the back heel. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet the right and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next, inhale, right knee comes towards the chest. Exhale, eagle, bending the left knee, crossing the right leg up and over, either just touching the right toes down or wrapping behind the left calf. Arms reach out ahead of you, right arm goes underneath this time. Either grab opposite shoulders, backs of hands, or full eagle wrap. Sink the hips low, pull the belly button in toward the spine. Press the forearms a little away from you, drop the shoulder blades down the back. On an inhale, press down into the left leg, draw the right knee towards the chest. Exhale, warrior three. The left knee can bend slightly if necessary. Keep the face soft. Take one more inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back, high lunge. Inhale, unwind the arms, reach them up. Exhale, warrior two, opening up. Pause here for a moment. Feel the effort in the legs. Next, inhale, reverse, tilting up and back. The left knee continues to move forward. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, back heel lifts. Inhale, straighten your front leg any amount, and exhale, fold. Option to dial the back heel down 45 degrees. Really engage the legs so the legs are supporting you here. You might even release your hands to your left ankle. Continue to breathe. Next, inhale, look forward, back heel lifts. Exhale, step the foot forward and fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold. On an inhale, the left leg will sweep up towards the sky, standing split. The left toes point down towards the mat. So it's like warrior three with the legs, but the upper body is folding forward this time. See if you can lift the leg 1 inch higher, keeping the toes rotating down. Left inner thigh spins up. Exhale, step back, low lunge. Right knee bends. Dial the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, reverse warrior. As you exhale, press into the front leg, straighten it, and bring the arms to a T. And then Trikonasana, right hip shifts down and back. The left hip might turn slightly forward, that's okay. And then press the right hand on the inside of the right leg, so the palm faces out. Left arm reaches up. So there's not a lot of weight in the arms. The core is really engaged to help support here. Shift the right hip down and back, engage the left leg more. Next, inhale, press down through the feet, rise, arms to a T. And then exhale, turn the right toes to a 45-degree angle. Bring the left heel in so that the toes are out, the heels are in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, goddess pose. Sink the hips, bend the knees, pull the elbows down and back. Lengthen the tailbone down, keep opening the knees out over the toes. Pause here. See if you can sink the hips just a little bit lower. Keep the elbows actively pulling down and back, shoulder blades are squeezing together on the back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, straighten the knees, reach the arms up, parallel the feet. Exhale, hinge and fold, wide-legged forward fold. Hands come down, head releases. Take what you need here. If you need to bend one knee and then the other, maybe grab opposite elbows, sway side to side. Next, inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, walk your hands around to the right foot, low lunge. Inhale, slip the left foot forward, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. On an inhale, the right leg lifts. Flex the foot, toes point down the whole time. Keep the upper body folding forward so the nose is reaching towards the left shin. Spin the right inner thigh up and lift the heel. Take one more inhale. Exhale, step back, low lunge. Dial the back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle. Inhale, reverse warrior. As you exhale, left leg straightens, arms come to a T. Then start shifting to triangle pose. Again, the back of the left hand presses on the inside of the left leg. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Heavy the outer right heel, so there's still some weight there. Continue to breathe. Notice where your left shoulder is, see if you can roll it down and back. Next, inhale, press down through the feet, arms to a T. Turn the left toes to a 45-degree angle. Right heel comes in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, goddess. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. This time we'll take 2 more rounds like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Then inhale, reach up, parallel the feet. Exhale, hinge and fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, low lunge, top of the mat. This time, drop the back knee down, step the other knee to meet it, and find child's pose. Breathe into your back ribs. Take another inhale. Take another exhale. And then slowly roll up through the spine. Sit off to one side and extend the legs forward. Bend the knees so that the feet are flat on the floor. Hands can come to the backs of the knees. We'll just do a little core work before releasing down to our backs. You'll shift your weight back onto the tail and float the feet. Lift through the heart, so you've got a long spine here. You can stay right here or reach the arms forward. Option to extend the legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower halfway. Extend the legs. Lower the body. Inhale, reach up. Knees to chest. Exhale, lower halfway. One more round. Inhale. Exhale, lower halfway and pause. Take an inhale here. And exhale, release. Bend the knees so the feet come flat on the floor. Heels as close to the sits bones as possible. Arms down by the sides. Begin to press down through the feet for a bridge pose. Peeling the back off of the mat. Press down and forward through the legs. Option to walk the shoulder blades underneath yourself a little bit, finding some space across the collarbones. Continue to breathe. Take one more inhale. Exhale slowly, rolling down through the spine. Take the feet wide, knock the knees in. Rest the hands somewhere on the body and breathe. Grab opposite elbows up and overhead. So the arms just release back to the floor over the head. And then keep the feet wide and windshield wiper the knees side to side. Moving as slowly or as quickly as you'd like. And then decide how you're going to rest. So if you'd like to take classic Shavasana, you'll move towards that shape now, extending the legs long, arms down by the sides. If you'd prefer to take a seated meditation, you'll make your way to a seat. I encourage you to stay in your final resting pose for 5 minutes or more, absorbing the benefits of your practice. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.